I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. Jesse Rodriguez. What a force he is at 115 pounds. He stands at 164 centimeters with a reach of 170. And he'll be facing Sunny Edwards. He's 5 foot 2 inches tall and has a reach of 50. And here we see Jesse Rodriguez. They call him Bam, and for good reason. When you see how hard he hits at just 115 pounds, this man is a killer and has already beaten some absolute legends. Showtime, Sunny Edwards fighting.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from San Antonio, Texas, introducing the 2-division champion of the world, Jesse Bam Rodriguez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from London, England, here is a flyweight champion of the world, Showtime, Sunny Edwards.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
If you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent in the opposite corner.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. They both want a knockout, you can tell. They exchange punches. Which fighter will say no mas? The sun is blazing this afternoon, and these two athletes are going to have to find a way to deal with it.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Todd, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Beautiful counter punch. Hit the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Trying to land that jab. Good counter punching. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful though. He threw a punch and just got countered. Good counter punch. A perfect counter shot. That counter shot lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Got the momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
You're better than this, kid. Go back out. Good work. That's it. Now breathe.
Here we go. Round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You fight the Swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
A perfect counter lands. Parries that jab away. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? They're both trying for a knockout. Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the...
Whoa, Johnny! Ooh, that really hurt Sonny Edwards. Disaster averted.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges, it's up to you as the fighter.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The courage on display here is incredible. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. There's a counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook doesn't score. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Sonny Edwards rocked with that one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't...
Here we go to the 4th round. Just misses with that uppercut. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That counter punch caught him clean. A swing and a miss with that jab. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. What a punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Beautiful counter shot. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass? Hold it right there. Sonny Edwards is certainly in some real trouble here. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
this round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Time for the 5th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Every time they drop their guard, Sonny Edwards took that really bad. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. It's all offense all the time. And what a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up. There's the bell to start round 6. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Nice counter. Caution is being thrown to the wind. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it?
Are you all right? Are you okay?
And the referee's going to allow them to fight. He misses with that jab. Nice counter shot. Defense is not an option for these two. Nice counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that lap. There's the bell to start round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you can't think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Nice counter. Just misses with the right uppercut. No bait. Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. This is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. There's the bell to start round 8. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can see it? Hold it right there! Some big trouble here for Showtime Sonny Edwards. He somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
Another TKO win here, Johnny.
Yeah, look at that. All the belts, mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Portrait ting, no what ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Portrait ting, no what ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Portrait ting, no what ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Uppercut, fling, right up, fling. Portrait ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punch you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline.
back on.
One, two, three, four, five. Are you all right?
Now you let her back into the fight that long. That's her wrong.
One, two, three, four, five. And you continue.
Okay, I get it. Now you're switching it.
Let's go.
You've done all your work.
Let's fight.